There he is. There he is. Jim Florentine is here. Thank you for closing the door. We didn't want anybody else coming in. No. Seriously. We didn't want anybody else coming in while you're here.
No, I don't know how it works.
Would you like the comfy official chair?
No, where should I sit?
Yeah, right there is good then. Yeah. Jim Florentine coming back once again. Thank you, pal, for joining us again.
Absolutely.
How did
You don't need them.
Yeah, you don't need them unless you want to look professional, which we're not.
No.
Yeah.
Your hair's poofy like mine. It'll be
Yeah, I don't want to mess my hair.
Now-
so I gotta-
exactly.
I want to ask about tonight, but before I even get to that, there's something I got to ask you.
6 inches.
Oh, all right. That's all
That
right.
was my question.
So on a good day, 6 1/4, but that's about it.
It's the Irish.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
kind of related
sorry.
to what I was going to ask you. Now,
Oh.
I have to tell you, I have to admit, you might be shocked, but sometimes I watch porn. Okay, I was watching some porn recently. I know
Who
it's.
are you? It's like I don't even know you.
I'm sorry.
I don't watch porn anymore. I gave it up.
You gave it up. Why?
I don't miss it. I don't know.
Seriously?
There's a whole theory that, like, for a dude, if you don't it's called semen retention. If you don't masturbate, you could think clearer. You got more energy. Your orgasms are better. So I don't. There's no reason to watch porn if I'm not going to masturbate. So I just don't do it.
Oh.
But are you orgasming? Do you get?
Yeah, with a girl, but it's
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, I hope so, yeah.
But yeah, so I just and you think like, oh my god, it's gonna be. I need to get that out. No, I don't know. I feel like I
Really?
do got more energy and think clearer. So
Wow.
because I would mostly watch porn out of boredom. Like I'm bored. I'm on the road or whatever.
Yeah,
I just
sure.
let me do something. All right, let me do.
What's the latest thing that they're doing? But the reason I bring this up,
Okay, yeah.
is because I came across some show with judges, and you're on the panel. I'm like, what the? I was like, I swear to God, I did a double take. I was like, Florentine's on the freaking porn site. Like, what?
Yeah,
what?
I forget. It was for something.
The
like porn.
best part about it, I don't even know what it was, but the best part about it, you're sitting there, you got the biggest shit-eating grin on your face. Like, I swear to you, like the whole time you're thinking, I'm in a room with all these porn stars. Like, it was the funniest thing. I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah, it was like American Idol for porn stars.
Yeah.
And they wanted a comic.
How do they
to do it.
audition?
I don't know. They wanted a comic. They wanted to be like the Simon Cowell of the show.
All right,
just rip
okay.
them apart and be mean. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. You almost feel bad for them.
Oh, plus you want to bang half of them.
Yeah, of course, that too. So you don't want to be mean to them. So it's like, all right, and they paid, an
Men.
unbelievable amount of money for me to do
Really?
it. Yeah, I'm like, are you my manager? I'm like, nah, I don't want to be involved in porn. He goes, listen, it's just a contest, whatever. But I guess at the finals were like in Vegas, they actually have sex, and you have to sit there and watch and rate it. I go, I don't want to do that because people can look that up. The rest, if they're just walking out there and taking their top off and showing their ass, I'm like, I'll deal with that. But
Did you get to hold up numbers? Like
no,
two?
I think we had to give them a number. But then they got mad at me because you weren't mean enough. I go, I'm not. I like this. I don't want to crush this woman's dreams. This fucking damaged 22-year-old. You know what I mean? Say you got a fucking your ass got dents in it. So I'm like, yeah, no, so I was, because I just don't have it in me to do that. So
Right.
they were definitely mad at me by day 4 or 5. They're like,
Oh,
listen,
wow.
man, you need to be meaner. I go, I'm not doing it. I didn't fucking sign up to be mean.
Right, yeah.
Well, we need somebody. I go, then you guys do it. The other judges do it. So, but yeah, so I've never watched it. I've never actually watched it, but I know it
it's
was a
out
big
there.
deal when it happened. So it's still, yeah.
I was shocked, man. I got my phone. I'm scrolling, looking for porn. All of a sudden, I see your face. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because the guy who directed is a huge porn star.
Wait, why were
is
you
that-
looking for pornos? Tony!
Who isn't looking at? Well, except for Jim, apparently. But
Apparently
who
not.
isn't? Yeah.
Anyway, go on. No, I'll picture
Why?
your face with porn now too. It's fine.
Well, look, women want to look at porn too.
Yeah, that's
course.
right. Yeah.
Of course
So,
we do.
Okay, so then why are you giving him a hard time?
That's right.
Because
See
I
that?
can.
See, he's not mean. See, he's backing me up too.
Yeah, no,
and I
of
have
course.
dents on my ass.
I don't know. I can't verify that.
Don still says hello. He's been commenting and stuff. He was supposed to be
Oh,
here.
yeah,
He couldn't
no,
make
I
it.
love that, yeah.
Yeah, and we still talk about that, like how you freaking pull that out of your ass. Like Don Chill, you wrote for Good Times 15 years ago. Like,
I remember it.
So do you have
crazy.
an eidetic memory?
No, I just remember that because it was always cool. Like when I would come out to Long Island as a Jersey comic, I'd always pick up those papers. It was
Right.
Good Times.
Good Times, yeah.
Yeah, and there was another one too, maybe.
Long Island Entertainment, like
Yeah, so I
Long
always,
Island,
and
LA.
they always had all these metal bands playing out here.
Yeah.
I checked that out, and they always review all the comics.
Right.
So it was always pretty cool to read the reviews and stuff.
Sure.
So no, I remember that absolutely.
Do you remember when you were here about 15 years ago, 18 years ago, something like that. There was an adorable little redheaded girl who was in the audience who had you sign a CD because she was so impressed with your performance.
No.
Oh, well.
Was that you?
No, it was Tony.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an
Dimpled
adorable
ass and all.
redhead. Yeah.
Was it that long ago? It was 15 years ago?
15 years ago, I think, about you were here, and you saw. I'm trying to think. I think I've gotten married and divorced since then.
No, I liked how she slipped it in there, let you know she's divorced.
So wait, 2023. So it was like what, 2008, somewhere around there.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to say it was somewhere around there.
Yeah, I've been coming here probably since like 2005, something or so.
We hung out after you, me, and my group of friends. We hung out after at the bar and everything like
Nice.
that, and it was just a good time. You were probably the first professional comedian that I met, like to hang out with, and you
Right.
were the coolest.
I appreciate
nice.
that. Yeah, no,
That's very
I
nice.
was just hanging out, just like, you know.
Yep.
As long as people aren't too drunk and obnoxious, it's fine. You know, because you never know.
Because then you could get porno idol.
No, it's just like because once they start him, like, how do you come up with your material? Am I going to be part of your act? Do you guys travel together? It's like, come on.
Yeah, we try to avoid those types of questions in here because it drives them nuts.
Yeah, because how'd you get your start?
Right.
It's like,
Can I ask him my very important question?
Yes.
This is very important. It's going to say a lot about you and your character. Who is your favorite Muppet?
I don't.
Oh,
I don't
that
follow
question?
any of that stuff.
No, I thought you were going to talk about the heavy metal question.
No, I was. I'm going to bring up the heavy metal
I don't watch any
questions.
kid stuff. I never did, so I don't even know. About
Even when your
Muppets.
kid was
nope.
a kid?
No.
Oh, well, good for you. Wow, how'd you make that happen?
I don't know. I grew up with a family of 7 kids, so it was like there wasn't a lot of played a lot of sports. We were outside all the time. We were never home watching TV, and there was only one TV in the house, so maybe I watched like old school Batman or something.
Bye, Mary.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Bye.
Bye, Mary.
Possibly.
So yeah, I don't know. I just
Okay.
No, ask him the heavy metal question.
The heavy metal
The
question.
band. You mentioned the band.
Stone Sour. I said Stone Sour.
What about them? I love Stone Sour.
See, I told you. She didn't think you'd know who they are.
What?
That's what you said. And I said, don't you doubt our Jim Florentine.
No.
I've seen them like 4 times. Stone Sour. They're fucking great.
I was telling Tony before that the best concert that I've seen as of recent was Stone Sour and Korn together.
Yeah, they're not doing
you wanna
anything
come in?
anymore. Stone
No.
Sour.
I know.
Hi, guys. Hey, good to see you again.
See you again. How are you?
Good. How's it going? Hi, how are
Karen
you?
was on the show tonight. Karen Margolis.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's nice to finally meet you.
The
I'm
great
Mo.
Brian Phelan.
Right, yeah, I know.
hello.
Brian and I have met. Brian's a good boy.
This is Karen's first time ever at Governor's.
You want to come sit? First time ever.
Yeah.
Wow. And how did it go?
Amazing.
Really?
Amazing weekend. Yeah, this place is awesome.
They have great crowds here.
Holy
They,
shit.
right? They
Yeah,
have
I mean,
my
I know.
God.
She,
fantastic
last
crowd.
night, she's like, that could have been the best set I've ever had in my life.
Oh,
Like,
no
I
That
kidding.
could've been
These
the
Long
best I
Island
ever had.
crowds.
Oh my God. It
Wow.
was
The
they
Long
were
Island,
on
they're animals.
Fire.
They're
That's
fucking
great.
great.
Yeah.
That was a Brian Fallon.
They're a bunch of Brian Fallons. I remember in like 2008, I was dating Robin Quivers, and I took her to Nassau Coliseum in Van Halen, and they were talking about it on the air the next day when I was on or whatever. She goes, Robin, you went? She goes, what was it like? She goes, it was a little wild. I go, yeah, it's like 17,000 Brian Fallons. Just a bunch of fucking Long Island guys that like to fucking drink, and they're
That's
red
it.
in the face. Yeah. Remember that? The 17,000 Brian
And then they'll
Fallons.
drive up and down Hempstead Turnpike.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
Deer Park Avenue.
That was the time, man. We had a good time that night, man.
Van Halen,
Van
yeah.
Halen. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I got to just fix the camera real quick.
Oh, you want me on? Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because we were having just the Ginger Show right now.
there you go.
Right,
look at
yeah.
Yeah.
We were having the Ginger Show.
How you doing,
we're gonna,
Tony?
like,
Good
open
to
up
see
a
you
portal to
again.
hell. We're too close together.
Awesome.
Me and Brian go way back, man.
Oh, is that right?
One of my
Yeah.
favorite people in the world.
Yeah, we
Oh,
used
wow.
to hang back in the day when I used to work on Stern.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Oh, okay. That's it. The Stern
yeah.
Connection. Very
Stern
nice.
Connection, Vegas.
Vegas,
all-
because they do live shows out in Vegas.
Right.
So we all go
Yeah.
out there and Vegas and
Up
stuff.
at Deckers.
Speaking
Upper
of
Deckers.
Stern, I was talking to Jackie earlier today. He asked me
Oh.
to say hello.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
I just did
Jackie's
his podcast
awesome.
a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, did you?
And,
Him and Bales?
yeah,
Mhm.
yep, yeah.
Yeah,
Very
we used to
nice.
go to Jackie's in Bayville to
Yeah.
launch the Jetty. Hey, it's the Jetty launch. Great guy, Jackie. I
The-
love that man.
First time I ever went to his house, man, I was just amazed because he's got that detached garage. It's like a museum.
Yes.
He's got all these things, and he's got the He's got all the scripts from Stern
Yeah.
going back to the very beginning, all in chronological order, and it's got notes from Howard inside it. Use this, change this. I'm like, this is a freaking gold mine right here, man. You could sell that
Now,
off.
he had, back in the day, I don't know now, but back in the day, he had 3 houses. He had the one right on the water.
Yes.
Then he had one a few rows down, a few houses down, which was Jokeland.
Oh,
And then he went on the other side behind the firehouse. There was another house there. So he had a party this one night. It was the best. And at the end of the night, everybody split. And he's like, Brian, you got to help me. I'm like, what's up? He goes, I got 50 lobsters. We got to kill them. We went to Claws and Tails. He had a vat of butter, and we were just like, bang, 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 ripping out.
my
And I'm
goodness.
like, Jackie, you know, as they busted his balls forever, how cheap he was.
Yeah.
Guy was not cheap, man. He was he was
Yeah.
Not cheap?
No, not cheap at all, man.
Occasionally I go out to lunch with him. This has been going on for like 3 or 4 years. Just about a month ago, he paid for the first time. That cheap
Wow.
bastard.
No, dude, when he threw a party, and we
Yeah. Well, back then he was
yeah,
making Howard money. That's why.
yeah. I mean,
I just
wow.
watched an old show. I think it was the MTV Music Awards. They did a live remote there, and it was the drunk show where everyone was drinking on the show, and they're keeping tabs of how many drinks they had. Brian Fallon was way ahead. I think he was like 18 beers. And
Yeah.
he was
Oh
a
my
cameraman.
I think I
In like 3 hours, he was on his 18th
I
beer.
think I totaled down at 24 beers and like 8 shots.
20.
Oh, my
God,
goodness.
I was so lit up that
He's an
night.
animal. I know.
There was an after party, and it was at Radio City, so it was where they skate, you know, down there. And
Oh, yeah.
so they brought us to this party that was in that area, and there was all like glass rooms, and you know, like at Sirius, you know, and they had this glass room, and they like, oh, Howard's here, put him in here, he doesn't be bothered. And we felt like animals, like on display, you know. So we're like, oh, just go out and mingle. So I go out and I start to mingle, and I go up to P Diddy, and at the time he was dating J Lo,
Right.
and I was like, the shots just kicked in, and I went up and I'm like, and they were like, what? Who the fuck gets the fed? And to top it off, it was a pajama party, so I was still in my pajamas.
Nice.
So here's this drunken fucking idiot yelling in his pajamas. I couldn't even speak. I was so
fantastic.
blown out. It was a great time. I love it, man. That's my life.
My life.
Living in pajamas.
Pajamas and alcohol.
Yeah.
All right, so how did it go tonight? It was and actually the whole weekend. It was good?
Right.
Yeah? Good crowds?
Amazing crowds. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
They really
This
do the
place
good.
rules,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
My first time here. Thank you. Yeah, my first time
it's
here. This
good.
place is awesome.
Yeah, it
Oh
really
my
is.
God.
It's
yeah,
the best.
This is iconic. I can't believe I've never been here.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's so much history in this place. You know, Eddie Murphy and I mean Seinfeld, but he was more of a city guy. But Eddie Murphy and Rob Bartlett and Jackie, of course. Jackie claims he was the one that told these guys to make it a comedy club because it was a regular nightclub, and they were going to get shut down because of the music and stuff. Jackie claims that he actually said to them, you know, make it a comedy
Yeah, I
club.
mean, it's
Allegedly.
40 years it's been now.
Oh yeah, over
Yeah.
40, just over 40. Yeah.
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 Back in the day, in the late 80s, early 90s, there was a great rock club, Spit, right across the
Spit.
street.
Yep, and Uncle Sam's.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it was a rock club. So everything was a disco or a
Right,
hip hop
yeah.
club back in the day. Played rock music all night. It was great. I
Wow.
love that place.
But when it was Leapfrog, it would be Uncle Sam's, and it would be Spit.
And then it's Spit, right?
I remember. I mean, I was a kid, but Madonna played back over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I work at the Coliseum. And,
Oh, yeah?
I know next month. This is probably I shouldn't be saying this, but next month she is setting up to her tour for the summer, and she's rehearsing
Oh, no
at
kidding.
the Coliseum. So anybody want to go see the tour? Sneak into the Coliseum and check it out.
You won't recognize her though after all that surgery.
True that, man.
But you can't go though. Like to watch the
I'll-
rehearsals.
No, you know, it was funny. Years ago, she did the same thing, and I walked in, and I worked there, and I have a credential, and security chased me down. What the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I work here. And they're like, you're not supposed to be in here. I'm like, I know. I just came here to fix something.
I just need to get that cable.
I
Yeah,
know.
really.
Exactly.
Wow.
and they chased me down. They didn't know what to do. I'm like, dude, I'm just here to fucking set up a camera, and then I'm on my way.
Shit.
But yeah, it's tight. Security's tight. But
I was
yeah.
at I think it was the 2004 MTV Music Awards.
Oh,
I did
nice.
a bit when I was the special ed puppet with Eminem.
Right.
So I was there for rehearsals. We had to go through rehearsals, and that was the year. Remember Madonna and Britney Spears kissed?
Oh, yeah.
And
of
they
course.
did it in the rehearsal. So I saw it at like 4 in the afternoon. There was like 3 people in the crowd. I was just sitting there. I got there early. Like, I'm gonna fucking hang. I want to watch them. And I saw them kiss. I'm like, holy shit! It was the opening fucking of the music awards.
Right.
I
Oh
think
my
that I
God,
would
damn,
give
I
up
didn't.
porn too.
Yeah, I mean, I had a phone. I remember calling my girlfriend at the time. I go, I think this is happening. To fucking watch the show because
Right.
I just saw it, but it was
That was huge.
crazy.
Man.
Yeah,
That was huge. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, and they did it in the rehearsal too, like a full on kiss. I'm like,
Wow.
nice.
And she kissed Aguilera too, right? But they just didn't.
Yeah, they
but
didn't
they
show
missed
it.
that.
They missed it. Yeah, it was a weird thing.
Yeah.
She got both of them. I do.
But you
remember
saw that in rehearsal. You saw her kiss both.
Yeah. No, I just saw Britney. I didn't
Oh,
see
okay.
her kiss
Right.
Christina.
Were you
She
like,
was
wow,
there.
am I dreaming? What
Yeah.
the fuck? Holy
Maybe
shit.
And that was
Aguilera
Britney in her
jealous.
prime before she got
Prime,
mentally
right,
ill.
Before she
Prime
got,
Britney.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fat male, yeah.
Before she shaved her head.
Right before,
Yeah.
right before.
Mental
ball.
illness always makes people fat. I don't know why that is.
That's what did it to me.
You stole my joke.
I thought it was the birth of the children. All right. And all that cake.
Yeah.
All that cake. That's right. All right. So tell me, what are the you're making these videos now with as the waiter?
Yeah.
Are those just bits that you're bringing to life, or
Nah,
or
it's just sketches.
Yeah.
You know.
And how did that come about?
I don't know. I just came up with the idea to just, you know.
They are funny.
Because I just hate when people act like assholes as customers. Like the waiters are just doing their job. Leave them the fuck alone. So
Right.
I'm just anyone that works in the service industry loves them because like good. Yeah, we get customers like that all the time. So I
Right,
just, you know,
right.
and I'm going to be the dick waiter. Going fuck you. You're stupid.
Saying all what they all
Yeah, I
want
got
to
a whole
say.
bunch
right?
coming to get released. I also do this other one where I play like a therapist where I just give all the wrong advice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is that
So-
and that's the thing? I guess we all got to make videos now if we want to get some kind of attention, right?
Yes.
Is that? I mean, well, between Crank Anchor, Crank. You know, what I'm trying to say. I'm having a brain fart, but all like videos has kind of been a thing for you for a long time.
Yeah.
So is it different now with social media, or is it just the same shit?
No, it's the same, but it's just, you got to keep pumping shit out and,
Right, right.
just putting it out there. And you never know. There's a bunch of guys. There was a guy here last night, a couple guys, right? We're from TikTok that are
Yeah.
blowing up that just
Oh,
did
yeah?
the brokerage last night. I think one of the guys
Right.
did.
Yep.
And so, selling a ton of tickets just from their videos and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So you never know what's going to hit.
Yeah.
Right, that's the thing. There's no science to it, right?
Yeah.
You just
You just don't know what's going to catch
no
fire.
idea.
So you just throw them out there and see
Right.
what happens.
Yeah.
Jim used to do a great bit that I loved where he would go to a restaurant as a patron, and the guy would be with the ground pepper. And he's like, "You want more?" He's like, "Yeah." And he would fucking a mound of fucking ground pepper. And the guy ran out. He'd have to get more. Yeah, no, I want more. And
They went through 5 pepper mills. I filmed it too with a hidden camera.
I just saw the job interview. You and Jameson, the job interview.
Oh yeah. That
Smoking
was,
in the office.
Yeah, that was cut. For TikTok, you got to cut the shit down like
Right.
a minute because people
Yeah,
don't have any
no,
attention
right,
span.
no,
It was like a
no.
3-minute bit, but they cut
Right.
it to like a minute.
It's still funny though.
Yeah.
Love that
We
stuff.
just we did that shit back in like the mid 2000s. That's
Right.
when Howard took a liking to it, so he
Yeah.
had me on the
Right.
air. We're talking about all this shit and stuff. And Casey was in a bunch of the bits, Artie Lang
Yeah.
and shit. So we might bring that shit back. We're working
Oh,
on it.
nice.
Yeah,
Very
it's
nice.
time.
the funniest bit, another funny bit that you guys did when you were on Inside the NFL, and you did the bit where you went to Philly for a giant Philly game.
No, yeah.
And Jameson or you hit somebody with a bottle, hit one of you, and I was like, I was even blown away. And they cut back to the guys in the studio, and they're like, "What the fuck?
I know.
was
What
that?
are we
Like,
doing?
What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on?"
No, I went to Giants Stadium. The Giants were playing like the Cowboys.
Right.
I was in the parking lot before the game, and I'm wearing a Cowboys jersey to a bunch of Giant fans, like
Right.
tailgating.
That's what
drunk.
it was, yes.
And I went up to them and go, "Hey, man, you guys got an extra beer?" And they're like, "Are you fucking kidding me? With that shirt on?" I go, "What's the problem?" I go, "With a Cowboy, we're gonna give a Cowboy fan a beer? Get the fuck out of here before I kick your ass." I go, "Just because of this? All right, fine, I'll take it off." And I take it off, and I got a Redskin jersey on underneath. Like, that's worse. I'm like, that's like, oh. And then I take that one off. I got an Eagles one. All the teams I hate.
Right.
So we just did that. We just bothering people in the parking lot. And then I think Don at some point we had one of those fake bottles they use in the movie. You smash over the head, and it sounds like a really,
Yeah.
And I think we had an argument. He smashes. Did I smash it over his head, or
either
he smashed
or,
over
right?
my
I
head,
think you
yeah.
smashed it over your head. But I just remember cutting back. They cut back to the guys in the studio,
Bob
and
Costas,
they didn't
fucking
know.
Chris
They didn't know how to
Collinsworth.
react.
Really?
They had no idea how
They
to
were
react. They're
horrified.
Like, what
Oh,
the
I
fuck
gotta
did we
find
just
that.
see?
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
classic.
they're horrified.
And
They have no idea.
I was going to say they have they didn't recognize
No,
anybody.
They didn't know it was a joke. They didn't know it was a bit. They just was like, "What the fuck did we just see?" Like that's what happens at shows or
Right.
at
Yeah, in the
games.
parking lot, they have
In
no
the parking-
idea.
They have no idea what happens
Yeah,
in
Bob
real
Costas
life.
never,
Right.
you know, I
Like,
like
dude,
Bob,
are you
but
kidding
he's
me?
never,
Oh, yeah.
or Chris Collinsworth, they're all straight-laced guys.
No.
They've
Right,
never
right.
been in a parking lot
No,
tailgate.
right,
with a bunch of
yeah, no, of
animals.
course.
And that's
not.
why we don't. It's dangerous.
Exactly.
Get
No, they
out.
were horrified when they cut back, like, what the fuck? Because they didn't see it before. They're like,
No,
the
look
Look
fuck
at this
was that?
Redskins fan.
That's why we only
He's very
la-
aggressive.
That's why we only lasted one
Fantastic.
season.
I
We
think
got
you're
canned.
right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they were done with us. Like, right,
Like-
and then I was smoking pot, pretend because that's when Ricky Williams quit football to go
That was
smoke with
another
Lenny
great
Kravitz.
thing.
Right,
Yes,
right.
So I
yes.
dressed up like Ricky Williams.
Yes.
And I knocked on Dan Marino's door with a bong
Yeah.
and a football. I'm like, hey, Dan, I want to get back on the Dolphins. He's throwing me pass. I'm holding a bong. And shit in his drive. Like, Ricky, put the bong down and shit. So they were horrified. Like, we don't need this.
It's so funny.
They hired me because they wanted to be, like, Wanda Sykes used to have the gig.
Oh,
And
okay.
she got so busy and big, she's like, I'm not doing this anymore. So
Right.
they go, we need an edgy comic to push buttons. Want to fucking, I go, okay, fine.
Right.
That's what they hired me for. They didn't know what they were doing.
No, they had no.
Like, no.
They,
Like,
they
yeah.
didn't know what to think. They were like, "What happened? What did
Yeah.
we do? What did we do here?"
Great.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah, I got to
classic.
find that. That's fantastic. I want to keep you long because I know you guys been working all weekend. Just real quick, because I got to talk music with you. What's your take on Ace and Paul? You up on this? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Is he gonna drop a bomb or what?
I don't know. Kiss are fighting. They're men in their 70s. They're acting like children. Oh, I'm going to reveal secrets because you said this. And
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, Paul and Gene and the new Kiss guys went on Howard Stern, and
Right.
he said that we were going to play with the old guys, so we call the band Piss.
Right.
So the old guy got mad. And
Wow.
you see in a band, he goes, "Really?" He goes, "You better take that back. You got 7 days to take it back, or I'm going to reveal all these secrets for you and
7
Gene
days
Simmons."
were they Harry and
Wow.
Meghan?
Yeah, I did.
It's time to tell secrets about the family. You're not going to like where this is going.
So he says you got 7 days to make an apology or whatever. And
Right.
well, look, first of all, Ace already put in his book that when they were on the road early in the career, Ace, they would share a hotel room, the room together. So Ace would room with Paul, and then Peter Criss would be with Gene. And he said that Ace would get so fucked up on drugs he'd pass out, and he woke up a bunch of times and Paul was giving him a blowjob.
Wow.
Yeah, and he got so mad. One time he punched him in the face. He goes, "Gene, I'm room with you." He keeps trying to say, "Keep sucking my dick" when I'm passed out.
Wow.
So then they put Peter Criss in the room with them. So it's like, can you get any? That's
Yeah, right. Well,
revealing a lot right there.
Right. What else do you have after
Yeah.
that?
Boys
Right.
are so crazy. You know who doesn't do this? Women. Women
No.
don't do no. You never
Well,
wake up
can
to a
they?
vagina in your face, do you?
No, but we want to.
That's why
Yeah.
you don't. Yeah.
But two women
Implying the
wouldn't do
man
that,
is your-
right?
No, never
Yeah.
in a million
No,
years.
I don't even like my own
no,
little on
it's,
somebody else's.
it's unhinged behavior. Yeah.
But we put up with it from you guys
But
because
don't-
you're adorable.
Don't knock it till you try it. That's what I
It's
say.
an act of
Right.
labor of love.
It's okay because every once in a while one of them will finally get it, and then the world is in balance again.
Right.
Ladies, is it really a job?
Being a
Well-
ginger chick. I'm sorry. Can I throw this in there because I never get another adorable ginger chick to talk to.
It depends on. Listen, if there's other variables that go. Sometimes listen. It's like you ever get a lot of satisfaction out of like doing dishes or like wiping a countertop until it's clean. You go, that was nice.
Right.
That's nice. Everybody's happy. Your family's thrilled with you. Right.
Yeah,
So
no,
something can be effort and satisfying at the same time.
All right.
Does that make
Fair-
sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
So you ever
Not to
do a
me.
dish and then you just are just super wet. Like I don't know. Does that make sense?
I have
Resonating with
I
this
have
crowd?
3 kids.
That's what I have a chore chart for.
I have 3 kids, so as soon as I do a dish, it's dirty again.
It's dirty
so
again, yeah,
what are you
yeah.
gonna do?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I'm happy
So
with a
listen.
dirty kitchen if we're gonna, be in the bedroom instead.
That's fair enough. I mean,
True
listen,
that.
the pet was super late at night. Actually, you know what? No, I can't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. I don't think it's that big a deal.
So
We're adults. Here's the thing. What is so. It's a few moments of effort to make someone that you love, I think,
Love.
feel great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's so lovely. That's so sad. So if you're tired, like wake up a little bit and suck a dick. Is that too crazy?
Yeah,
Words
yeah.
of
Is that
wisdom
fair?
right there, man.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Keep in mind, never married, no kids. So I don't know. It's not like this is like road tested. You know what I mean? But I'm a little bit old fashioned. I just think that if a dick needs to be sucked and it's a beloved one, right? That you've got like some love towards and a life with, then just like do
Right.
it.
Absolutely.
So
And
you
it's a
must
two-way
be-
street.
Do you are you spoken for?
I am.
She must
you
be
are?
the biggest hit in the nursing home.
Ah!
I love you, Grandpa. This is for you.
It's a labor of love.
Years.
Wow, I didn't know we were going in that direction. This is
know.
like one of the best moments of my life right now.
I don't know. I that's my personal philosophy. I just feel like
Listen.
that's how you just keep everything like good and
There's a
everybody
dick in
happy.
you,
Everybody
just
happy.
suck it.
Did you request her to be with you this weekend, or did Governor set it up?
No, I did. Yeah.
Oh,
no, because I
yeah.
know she's great and she's good on stage and stuff, and she's never played here before. So I said, and yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm-
she's a keeper.
yeah, she's fucking
She's a
fearless up there.
ginger.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Doesn't care. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Very nice. Wow.
it's been an
Actually, I told her
amazing
she should write a
weekend.
book.
On that subject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do. Would people
So
take
other-
advice from a person who is not married though? Like I've never been married, so I can't be like this is road tested, and I've been married for 30 years. And ladies, this is how you keep a
Do
man.
you realize
But
the
I'll
level
say-
of respect I have for you just after what you just said?
But I'll say
I'd read your book.
The relationships that I was in, I left. Okay, I
Okay.
left. So it wasn't
Yeah.
like I got broken up with because somebody was like unhappy with me. I left because I was unhappy. So I guess that's my credential. Okay, is that I
If
never.
you're happy, you'll suck a dick.
It makes everybody happy. It makes everybody happy. And then you go,
Absolutely.
that was a nice night. And then everybody has a nice night and a nice
you
day.
happy?
Sometimes I'm not that happy. Sometimes it's really more of a chore than anything else.
Can be,
If
but
you're
you know,
happy
like,
and you know it's like a dick.
it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal, and then he'll do it for
That's
you.
what I say.
He'll do it for
Big of
you.
a deal.
It's not. No, it's not. I believe in being sexually available to the person that you're with. Personally, you don't not with a stranger. You don't have to hook up if you're not
Right,
into hooking
sure.
up. I'm not into hooking up personally.
Right.
I just it's not hot to me. I have to like be into your personality.
Sure.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe if you're gonna be with somebody, I think rejection with outside of a relationship is to be expected almost. Like you're not gonna be everybody's type. But within a relationship, that hurts. When you're in a relationship and someone wants to be with you and you say no, like that's like I think like a dagger in the heart.
Do you want something back in return, whether it's sexually or something else?
You want someone to be kind of available to you too, right? So whether
Sure.
it's like emotional, right? You want it to be reciprocated and doesn't have to be transactional.
Okay.
But you want someone who's like available to you in the ways that you need as well, right? If I
Okay.
need like a
Yes.
shoulder to cry on or
Sure.
somebody to lean on or whatever, and you're there, and then when you're hard, I suck your dick, and we're all happy.
Do you consult an attorney first so that you actually map all this out? You know,
No, it's
Like
sort
a
of
prenup.
sort of unspoken.
A
Yes.
pre-suck.
It's sort it sort of exists in the cloud. You know what I mean?
This is wow. How did you?
I'm a little old fashioned though. I'm a little old fashioned.
Yeah, and how did this happen?
Like
Where'd-
I don't. I need a. Like,
Where are
I
you
don't-
from?
I was born
get-
in Israel, and I grew up in the suburbs of Philadelphia.
Oh wow.
careful. We saw what that did to the Fresh Prince.
Oh my
Speaking of
goodness.
sucking dicks. No, but not him.
You sure?
Very nice.
Positive.
All right. Well, again, I don't want to keep you guys. This is, of course, fantastic. But I could stay here all day with you guys. But I know you worked hard all weekend. Quick, tell us where you guys are going to be, how they can find you. Tell us all that good stuff.
You can find me online, Karen Margolis, KerenMargolis, and I'm headlining in Stamford, Connecticut on April 18th. It's called the Connecticut Cigar Club. It's 7:30. So yeah, I'll post it on my stories. Click the link and buy tickets, and I hope I see you there.
You going to smoke a cigar?
I will not. No,
You're gonna
but
suck a dick.
I might. I have a better
it's
chance of sucking a dick than smoking a cigar. I'll tell you that.
My goodness. Wow. She's fantastic.
Beautiful.
Please go.
Go ahead, Mr.
Yeah,
Florentine,
just my
sir.
website, jimflorentine.com. I got a podcast called Everybody is Awful. It's out every Monday.
Very nice. Please come back. We'd love to have you, and I'll bug you again next time you're around.
No problem, man.
You guys
always come in.
Yeah, that's a pleasure. Thank you so much. Really appreciative you guys stopped in. And good to see you again.
Good to see you,
Thank
brother.
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
you
man.
going to get a drink at the bar? You going to?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Very nice.
We'll figure
All
it
right,
out.
cool.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Jim,
Enjoy.
thank you, man. I appreciate it
Yeah,
very
it's
much.
great seeing
Thank you. Appreciate
Great.
you guys.
Oh,
Absolutely. Likewise.
much. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Anytime. Anytime, really.
Would love that.
Absolutely. Very nice.
There's another pretty redhead in here.
I
There's
know.
another pretty one.
Cool. Thank you.
See you later.
All right.